You could tell this dude was heavily dubbed over in the movie.
ADR's bad?
ADR's terrible, man. I know you notice this all the time. Look at this right here.
Let's go. Monday morning, you're going back to school.
You made that.
Yeah, that was me.
Did you?
On Monday morning, you're going.
I thought maybe you made that. No, that can't be that bad. No, put it back on. Put it back on.
Let's go ahead and get into our movie review right here. So, this is something that I was turned on to by Christopher Juicy Herman. Now, some of you might have seen the movie we're about to talk about on another show. I know they made fun of it on Mystery Science Theater 3000 years ago.
Oh,
I did not see that episode. I didn't even know this movie existed.
I love that show.
Yeah, I love that show too. And apparently years ago they talked about this, but I had never seen it before. Chris Herman didn't tell me anything. He said, man, all you need to know is that there's Bigfoot in there, a weird little kid. And that's all you need to know. I won't tell you anything else. Watch it. So today, you guys have voted for Soul Plane for us to do our bad movie review on. You gave us 50 subs for that. At least Solaris7 gave us that. He covered for y'all. He paid the check. So you voted, but Martin is not here tonight, so this is the movie we're going to do. And that is why I said, you know what am I going to do tonight? I'm kind of stuck, and I pulled this movie out forgetting that I had it. And boy, these movies are getting weirder and weirder as we go along. Every time I think you can't top something that's bad and weird, y'all throw something else in my face, and I'm amazed at the rabbit hole of strangeness that I'm going down with these movies right here. I'm not even saying anything. I'm just gonna play you the trailer here.
Uh-oh.
I had to be careful not to say "Cry Freedom." I keep wanting to do that.
I keep wanting to say "Cry Freedom."
Ain't even no black people in this movie, unless you count Bigfoot
or Kevin Kline.
I know.
Count Bigfoot.
But he's darker than everybody else in here. Yeah, people. This is Cry Wilderness.
Yeah, you just keep on staying right there.
Yeah, he about to just keep right there. Look at that.
Little Spider-Man.
Like, yeah, you gonna arch your back and bend it over like that? Shit, who says Bigfoot don't exist?
Kick his ass.
Hell, you put bait out like this. What the hell you think? Oh, he's about to come up there and just
boom. Yeah, big foot. Stay out of my neighborhood.
Cry Wilderness, boy. Now, some people look at this trailer and they're looking at this and they're like, what the f?
Yeah.
And see, y'all looking at this and saying, you think that this trailer's a what the f? Well, you don't know. You've seen like 2 minutes. Sit down and watch this shit for an hour and a half, and I will tell you what the fuck.
Hour and a half.
Yeah, hour and a half. Straight up an hour and 30 minutes, man, of this. So what you know something? It's something I got to tell you about as we just go along, man. I don't want to spoil the whole thing for you.
Please don't.
No, I want to see it. I'll tell you it. I'll tell you about it as I go along. I will tell you this. The story centers on this little kid named Paul. And
who's hanging out at the
in
L.A., which he clearly was. You see that?
What? Oh, you know what? Before I even say anything about that,
movie.
You know what? Here, before I even say anything about that, I'll tell you, man. Listen, let me just say this: this is not the best bad movie that I've seen for a review. Okay. It's not by a long shot, but it is the strangest so far, and mainly because they didn't have a script for this movie. One guy said, I know somebody with a zoo. I know some guy who owns a bunch of exotic animals. Another guy said, cool. I know a guy who has a Bigfoot costume.
A really horrible
horrible Bigfoot costume. And they both were like, well, shit, let's make a movie. Yeah. You got animals. I got a Bigfoot.
I know somebody got a camera.
Yeah, I know a dude with a camera.
Yeah, I know this kid.
Yeah. My neighbor's kid is out for the summer. He ain't doing shit.
He ain't doing nothing.
He ain't doing a goddamn thing. Let's make a movie. Okay, well, who got a script? What's it going to be about? Who gives a
Yeah. Shut up.
Did you not what I said? You got animals.
Yeah.
I got a Bigfoot.
Action, motherfucker.
My nephew ain't doing shit. He got a camera. That tripod. Hey, man, we good. And
We'll go out to the wilderness. You make me want to cry. Title.
you think a movie? Yeah, you would think that a movie with a Bigfoot in it, you think that a movie with a Bigfoot, that he would be, especially looking like this, that he would be the weirdest character in the movie. And no, it's this kid.
With that bowl ass haircut.
This kid with this chili bowl haircut. This a mini Mo from the Three Stooges right here.
Oh, man.
I look like somebody just put a coconut on his head right now.
Davy Jones.
Yeah. It's this kid, Paul. And the funny thing is the movie. So, as I said, I'm just going to tell you about the movie as I go along. So, the movie starts out in a museum. And these kids on a field trip. And the schoolmaster is looking for Paul. Asking all these kids, where the f*** is Paul? Paul's always, where's Paul, y'all? Damn, Paul out here again. Where the hell is Paul?
David, where's Paul?
I don't know, Mr. Douglas.
So,
Asian kid is not even
that little
aware
kid
of what's
like,
happening.
He's like, you know what Paul doing. Paul is up somewhere. He's like, why you even, that kid don't even care no more. Like, yeah, why you asking, man?
He's asking the same question.
Yeah, asking the same question. And Paul really ain't that hard to find. Because you can always find Paul by that goddamn Bigfoot statue.
Fucking with the
you will always find Paul at the Bigfoot statue staring up playing pocket pool.
He looks like he is.
Look, no, he's jacking off to this Bigfoot, man. Look at it, he is in love.
I'm not sure what happened.
Bigfoot, I love you. He will never love another human being, man or woman, more than he loves that Bigfoot.
Breathing all hard and shit too.
Did you see that shit? I mean, the camera zoomed on him too. Look at this shit. Nothing compares to you. Nothing compares to you.
Oh, look at Steve breathing all hard. Yeah. That's really. Oh, Bigfoot. I'm trembling.
Somebody said that's the first furry out there. 2 corner pockets. Somebody said.
Hey, ball the side.
In love with Bigfoot, man.
Yeah, he's gonna chalk his.
That don't love his mom as much as he loves that Bigfoot. With just a couple of looks. And listen to this. Don't say nothing. Listen to this. With just a couple of looks, he will let you know that you ain't shit compared to Bigfoot.
Get back with the other boys, Paul. I'll talk to you later.
Talk to you later, baby. Fuck you. Gave him that attitude.
You see how you stand looking at him?
He sure was. He was looking at it. Did you see? Look at him like, you ain't got shit on Bigfoot, baby. I'm telling you, this kid wants to f the shit out of Bigfoot.
Get back with the other boys, Paul. I'll talk to you later.
And I'll talk to you later.
Puff, 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 puff.
And you see the way the headmaster look at him too, like he's like, the f wrong with this kid?
He said, yeah, shit.
Look at him, he's like, ain't this better, bitch?
He's like, this kid's, I was trying to f this Bigfoot. What's going on with him?
Like, this is becoming a real problem here.
You start to wonder, this kid is so into Bigfoot. He's sitting up there staring at him and everything. So you start to wonder, you know, with him looking at this Bigfoot statue, you wonder if this is in this kid's head. And you hope that it's in this kid's head. Because if not, Bigfoot got some pedo tendencies, man. Oh. No, I know I always bring this up, but I'm telling you, look, I'm not, y'all saying, oh, you go seeing crazy sexual shit again, Corey. No, I am not. You saw the way that boy Bigfoot. I ain't not.
Also, you saw the trailer.
You saw the trailer too. Bigfoot, you know, he does what pedos do, man. Like he coaches he coaches Paul on what to say just in case, you know, the adults start getting a little
questions?
bit, start asking questions, get a little bit too nosy.
It's a secret between me and Bigfoot. You know how grown-ups are.
Like me, huh?
Yeah, Like you.
Bitch.
You like me, huh? Not like you, baby. Not like Bigfoot.
You showing too much skin.
Yeah, it's a secret.
Not enough hair. Did you hear that? It's a secret between us.
Bigfoot like this.
He's giving the kid gifts. He's giving him jewelry and shit.
He gave me this.
That's beautiful, Paul.
The whole movie looking like an MC with this
That dookie rope.
Dookie rope and that medallion on it.
But he gave me this and pulled that out of his pants and shit. I'm like, just pull the medallion out, man.
Yeah, he gave me this.
Yeah,
Kid,
yeah.
hey, kid, hey, wait a minute, hey, kid. He starts showing up at his window at night, man.
God.
Yelling for him to come outside and shit.
Your father is in great danger.
And that's how they do, trick him to coming down, too.
Hurry, Paul.
I got the van running. We can go right now.
Bring that ass on down here.
I'm telling you that.
Rapunzel.
Yeah. Paul, your parents really need you. No, serious.
Seriously.
Come on down.
And does this smell like chloroform?
Yeah, no.
What's the Vaseline for?
Don't worry about it. My door's a little creaky. Come on down. Stop around, Paul, and get downstairs.
Waste the time, goddammit.
But at this point, you're like, okay, Bigfoot must be in the kid's head because who couldn't hear this big ass homeless man yelling at
Hollering up and down.
Yeah, echo this shit. Yelling for this boy to come downstairs in the middle of the night.
Nobody else hears that shit.
And man, and there you're looking like Run DMC and sure it is. And the schoolmaster is just tired of the shit at this point. He's the principal or whatever. I don't know.
No, that's probably what it's called.
But this movie, that's probably what it is. And this dude is he's like, Paul, I'm sick of your shit, man. You get up here yelling at people in the middle of the night, inviting pedophiles the size of a goddamn gorilla up here on the lawn.
Well, it's out of my hands now. In the morning, the principal will decide whether or not you'll be expelled.
Harumph! And
Oh, so he's not even the principal. I thought he was. He's just a teacher.
I guess he's just a teacher, but I guess he's just their teacher. Like that's what I don't know what he is. He's just always taking these little boys everywhere. But the funny thing is,
It's like I'm tired of him trying to pick off my side bitches.
yeah.
Let Bigfoot get his own stable. Get out of mine.
I don't need no competition around here. But you know the thing with this dude here is that he's like, I'm tired of hearing all this magic shit. Look, I don't believe that shit. None of these people in this room are buying this shit. None of these kids like you. The school is tired of you, man.
Like you.
No, the school, Paul, the school hates you, man. Always talking about Bigfoot, always trying to that statue. People are sick of you. Paul, the school hates you, Paul. So at that point, Paul is like, well, I'm going to get my Incredible Hulk on. Just go walking down the street.
In the winter and shit?
In the winter, yeah. Paul packs up that night and says, F it, and he leaves. And the school doesn't give a shit at all. They don't put out a missing kid report. This kid could die. He's getting picked up by strange truckers.
Pick it, Ramsey.
Hop in, kid.
The dog's like, don't you get in there.
No, that dog is like, shit, get in. We about to run. Shit, that dog is like, we about to run a train on your ass.
I think, kid, you know what you got to do,
This
right?
kid could die, and the school could give a less. They don't like him. They say, you know what they say? Cool. He's
riddance.
gone.
Good riddance
Some
to bad
trucker.
road.
He's some trucker's problem now. Let him tell him about that Bigfoot shit. We don't want to
You see
hear.
the truck stop.
Yeah, just
Kick his ass out. Not worth it.
yeah,
And how
man.
creepy does that trucker look, too, by the way?
What's that?
How creepy does that trucker look?
Oh, creepy.
He
Very
just
creepy.
came, face all red.
Get in. One of the things that makes sense in the movie, I would tell you, one thing that makes sense is that to start off, his father, Paul's father, who he goes home. After the trucker has his way with him, he drops him off, and Paul he left to go see his dad in the forest, who is a wildlife ranger.
Oh, okay.
Dad!
Bam!
Paul.
I almost shot you. Come on, come here.
I was also like, oh, Paul.
Paul,
Me.
yeah.
What the
He really does look like his eyes are tearing up. It's like, Jesus.
Jesus
I
Christ.
sent this kid off to that school for a reason.
That $55 million.
Jesus. Paul. God damn. Yeah, you know that's his that haircut.
Oh, yeah.
And the dad, he must have been either a terrible actor or he must have had a really thick accent, or his voice must have been real high or something, because everybody else sounds like their voices. You could tell this dude was heavily dubbed over in the movie.
ADR's bad?
ADR's terrible, man. I know you notice this all the time. Look at this right here.
Let's go. Monday morning, you're going back to school.
You made that.
Yeah, that was me.
Did you?
On Monday morning, you're going.
I thought maybe you made that. No, that can't be that bad. No, put it back on. Put it back on. Put it back on.
Did you see his mouth just left? The mouth left the movie behind. Look at this. Look at this.
Let's go. Monday morning, you're going back to school. Is that clear?
You weren't even talking about what it was moving. Somebody said, "Fuck it, let's go." Monday morning, you're going back to school. That was worse than a goddamn Kung Fu movie.
Let's go. Monday morning, you're going back to school. Is that clear?
He's still talking and nothing's going out. And that old hillbilly with yippity yap music playing in the background. Oh my God, that was horrible. I thought you were with me.
No. Him and Paul got the weirdest relationship. And at first you're like, he act like he loves Paul, but you can see why he put Paul in that goddamn school, because Paul don't listen. Paul just take off running and down like, Paul! 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 God damn it! Paul! God damn it!
Oh!
Paul!
No, you gotta close your mouth. Oh! Oh!
Oh!
Let's go. Morning. School.
It was like that video, Fenton! 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 God damn it, Paul!
Why you take off running?
Shit, Paul is gone.
Why you take off running?
He's trying to find Bigfoot.
He just said, I'm going.
He said, I'm going to find Bigfoot. He just got there.
He just took off running.
He just got there. He's like, all right, see you, Dad. I'm trying to find Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Paul! God damn it!
Running all slow.
Paul!
He can't even get out. Let him go. There's nothing but a pain in my ass anyway.
Yeah.
Let the forest take him.
At this point, but I'm telling you, let him go. Paul gone.
Yeah.
Paul is gone.
Look how fast he running. How slow is Daddy running? I'm not really trying to keep up with you.
Yeah,
I can run a lot faster than this. It's not going to. Yeah.
Fuck that kid. Hell, let a bear get him. Shit.
Yeah, exactly.
They got a weird. I tell you, the relationship gets weirder and weirder, man. I don't know, but I never I have slept in the same bed as my dad, and even when I was a little kid, but I don't ever remember sleeping like this.
Good night, son.
Creepy ass music.
Shit.
He's spooning him.
The music is
That
horrible.
music is
Yeah, it's like something bad's gonna happen.
Jeez, he's spooning him like that's his bitch or something. Like that's his wife.
Right. But it went.
Yeah. You hear that?
And how long it took them to get comfortable was a weird thing too. I can't really feel the ass yet.
Over to the left. Yeah, we got good sleep, boy. Yeah, you ain't gonna move.
Yes, right. Ain't nobody sleeping tonight.
That ominous music that's playing and shit.
Ominous, that's the word.
Yeah. The movie's just weird, man. From Bigfoot to truckers to dad. What is going on in this kid's life, man?
Passed around like a joint.
Jesus, yeah. So you're probably asking, like, all right, so, his relationships are weird, but how? Truckers and dad, I can see, but how you end up with Bigfoot? How you end up, like, being, chilling and hanging out with Bigfoot? Well, the thing with these two is that they, just like anything else, they have a lot in common. They have the, they have the same taste in beverages.
I used to bring him Coca-Cola. He loved Coca-Cola.
and they turn that shit into a commercial. There's a point in the movie where you realize, like, you realize that they put, like, Coke put some money into this movie, man, because the movie just stops to show you just a bunch of cans, and they say, "What is this? Coca-Cola."
Someone sure liked Coca-Cola.
Oh my God, that's so bad. and even off camera, you can still tell it's bad ADR.
You can see, you can see. Someone sure likes Coca-Cola. Just put it on them Coke cans right there. Just stop. Just stop for that.
Don't you? Right? So like Coca-Cola, as does everyone.
Should have had a shot of Bigfoot in the bushes just drinking while watching.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, I sure do. This shit is dope.
Have a Coke and a smile.
They also have the same affinity for the rock and roll.
Then I brought him my radio.
What kind of music did he like?
Same as me, rock and roll.
But the movie does a callback to this later, where the movie just kind of just says, "See, I told you he likes the rock and roll." Like they have to reiterate that shit.
Well, you know, that's clearly foreshadowing. Right
It is
there.
foreshadowing, and the comeback around is hard.
It's rock and roll music.
He's like, "I just said that."
God damn it!
I just
They're making
said
me do this scene. I mean,
the dialogue is so bad in this obvious way. They're always saying the obvious. They're saying things that not only we see, but the fucking characters are looking at.
There's something inside my cabin.
oh shit! That ADR. I'm sorry, I gotta get past that first.
There's something inside.
But he turned his head, and he clearly wasn't speaking anymore. It's clearly not his voice.
How many voices have we gone through? About 5 different voices now?
So you're right. Either he was a terrible actor, or his microphone just went out and they couldn't afford another
And
one.
they couldn't, something weird happened, man. The sound was bad on his end, or something. Yeah, a bad mic or something.
And they couldn't get the actor back to actually dub his own lines.
I ain't going back for that shit. The dialogue becomes so obviously bad that the shit ends up turning into things like Dora the Explorer or Sesame Street, where they're just trying to teach you what things are.
Right.
Oh, you bum. Do you know you scared me?
It's a wolf.
Bitch, I see it's a wolf.
Yeah, it's a wolf. And then they turn the camera like Dora the Explorer and start blinking.
What do you think it is?
Yeah.
It's a wolf.
They have a monkey there. It's a wolf.
I see. That wolf is like, man, they looking right at me. Jesus. I tell you, the Paul's dad, the wildlife ranger, he has an easy job doing what he's doing. Because these animals, they're either, that's why this wolf look bad, because they got that wolf in shackles. That wolf can't move. They got all these.
Real life, you mean?
Yeah, so they don't even try to hide it. They're supposed to be wild animals just chilling as people walk by. But if you look real close, you know that these ain't wild animals. Oh no, they slaves. You see the collar on that?
Oh, yeah. That fox is like, does not want to be there.
Look at it. Hey, y'all, let me free, y'all.
Hey, come on, let me go, man.
Y'all just gonna leave me out there?
You gonna turn me loose.
Hey, you see that damn dog collar on him?
Yeah, you can. And you can see the fox like, hey, this about a bitch? Like,
Yeah.
somebody turn me loose.
Hey. Y'all see this shit?
This ain't how it's supposed to be.
These animals out here, slaves. They got that, they got another wolf. And this wolf's supposed to be hanging in the woods and just kind of wild and like I said, just cooling out. An animal of the forest. Look right here. You see that goddamn string on him?
Totally see it.
Yeah, say, your ass ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. Also, I love the wolf is licking like that, and you hear rah, 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 rah. No, I don't think so. And that's not even what the sound a wolf makes.
Even the ADR on the wolf is bad.
Yeah. Do it again. One more time.
Even the wolf's dubbing is bad. And that ain't even a wolf. That's like a mountain lion, man.
Mountain lion is something.
It's a cougar or something. Yeah, wolves don't sound like
They
that.
don't sound like wolves sound like dogs growling. Or they howl. Oh my God, that wasn't even a fucking canine.
Shit,
Sound like somebody Thundercat.
Yeah. Somebody say that shit sounds like Battle Cat or something.
Yeah, He-Man. And this not a battle cat.
You can't even, and I can't even get the ADR on the sounds right, man. I mean, listen, you can find a wolf sound. At least wait for him to move his mouth. He wasn't even moving. That wolf don't give a.
That wolf was looking for food. The rest of the food they fed him while he was waiting for the scene to start. And you can see the rope so clearly.
So clearly back there. Jesus! No, those animals are chained. They either chain these animals down or they just get them drunk. Like they get them drunk. Like they gave those motherfuckers a bottle of Jack and said, "Don't go nowhere." Shit, are they making love?
The bear's like, I love you, man. I love you, dude. Another shot. Let's do this.
Hey, I'm getting kind of horny watching this. You see, like the bear even like kissed him on the neck and shit. Look at that. Yeah. I can't even get love like that from my wife.
You can't from Carlos, though.
Yeah. Else they pull a Cosby and dose this bear right here.
Hey, what's happening? No, please.
I fought him with every inch of my body.
Where am I? Who are you? No.
He's bringing him down to you. Oh, yeah.
How you feeling there? You all right? Did you have my drink yet? Come on now. This will put you to bed. No. Who are you? Where am I? No.
Yeah. Did you enjoy the fish that tasted a little funny? Nah.
There's a man in here who gives 110%, and that is the villain. That's why when the villain comes in here, the villain is a hunter, and it's a relief, man. He's a terrible actor, but he don't have too much to work with here. You know, I mean, he's working with what he can, but this dude,
but he's that bad.
He is into this role as a villain. Before we even see him, we hear him eating evil. He sounds evil when he chews. Evil. So evil, he eats like a wild animal.
You know what's funny like that?
I know what you're gonna say. I know what you is. Let me see. What is it? Is it an object or
it's two objects, but
is one that big ass red Hunt's ketchup bottle right there?
Old school one.
Yeah. He didn't even get like a small ketchup pack of that thing. He said, "Shit, this rabbit eats all the ketchup right there."
And that salt.
He's eating all rabbits and shit, but he made time to get that Hunt's ketchup right there.
You know what else is funny?
What's up?
The bottom is a prop. The top is clearly a piece of fried chicken.
Is it?
To a prop. That's what it looks like to me. Yeah.
I didn't even see that. Let me see here. That is a chicken.
But the top is clearly a fried piece of chicken. Unless that's
food. Yeah. Unless that's a fucking.
Because I'm like a squirrel on the bottom.
Because let me look at this. Because if you look at this here, unless we have rabbit's chicken hybrid, because those are obviously chicken wings up here, and those are like rodent legs down there.
That's what it looks like. And I guess he's supposed to be eating that raw, right?
No, it's cooked.
Okay.
No, it's supposed to be cooked.
Ketchup and salt.
Yeah, you gotta
and a big old onion for some reason. In the middle, he hasn't touched.
I guess he thought he was gonna cook, and he was like,
and a biscuit. Yeah.
He was gonna make fries, but he's like, you know what? I'm hungry.
Too late. No napkins for me.
Yeah. I'm a villain, goddammit.
Yeah.
Don't you see my black tank top? This big ass bottle of ketchup right there.
Yeah, that's right. Don't touch my ketchup.
Oh, they said the onions for ambience. Right there.
They got biscuit in the side too.
He said, I want this meat. I ain't gonna even say nothing about this. Let me just say, as a villain, he throws himself into the role, probably to a point where he got lost into it a little bit too much.
Okay.
Like he really became a villain in real life. Get with my goddamn ketchup.
Jesus Christ!
He choked the shit out that raccoon.
That raccoon looks like it's in pain. He's like, motherfucker, what are you doing?
Did you see the way he snatched that raccoon?
Yeah. Jesus.
So you get the away from my Hunt's ketchup right here. Look at this. That raccoon like, bitch, this wasn't a rehearsal.
Hey, wait a minute.
So when we get this motherfucker. fault. This wasn't in the script.
The raccoon's hands are like,
Cause he's like, help me.
yeah. How? Pull this off me, man.
It's crazy. How?
I say cut.
Shit, that's when them steroids kicked in.
My dick is small.
My dick is small. It's your fault. I don't even know you, man. Shit. I just got the set.
That's some active control. Goddamn.
That dude scared the shit out of that kid, probably in real life and in the movie,
Yeah.
to where he gave that kid nightmares. I dreamed I was a raccoon.
He walk up like this. Like that dude.
Shit.
You do it even better than I do.
That kid, do you see the way that kid woke up?
Yeah.
Anybody wake up, they saw that shit. You see it? Fuck! Shit, goddamn!
That motherfucker here.
That might as well have been Freddy Krueger to him. Man. This is where you start to wonder, after all this time, what does Bigfoot have to do with any of this shit?
Right, exactly. I forgot he was in this.
I forgot he was in this too. You're like, because you're looking at it, you're like, man, we've been talking about this movie for about 40-something minutes, and Bigfoot ain't had shit to do with this story. We saw that wolves, foxes, a man choke out a raccoon.
Yeah, choke out a raccoon. We saw wolves and foxes chained to rocks.
Yeah. Native Americans, but what the fuck does Bigfoot have to do with anything in this bitch?
Yeah, Native Americans raping bears. I mean, you know.
And the answer is nothing. Bigfoot has not. They must have had that Bigfoot costume for one day, and because he's hardly in the movie, and that's all they had. They had to take it back, and I'm like, well, what shots we didn't get, we ain't gonna get.
That's it.
Yeah, the scenes with Bigfoot, we'll make a story out of it some kind of way, because what the story is really about is there's something because the reason why this movie. The reason why it's so bad and the script is so terrible because the movie doesn't know what it wants to be. There's a history behind this movie where the writer was told to make a movie about Bigfoot for a company that made a Bigfoot movie for $150,000 and it did well. They said, okay, let's make another Bigfoot movie. The guy wanted to make it kind of a hard Bigfoot film, but they said, no, we don't want any kind of blood, gore, cursing, or anything like that. You know, we kind of want to keep it kind of, a little more mainstream. And the guy's like, what the supposed to do then? So he just kind of ended up just writing around Bigfoot. And the story is about this tiger that's escaped from the zoo.
Oh, what the dude?
And which most of the time, this tiger, by the way, is stock footage. So they're trying to find this tiger that's in the woods. I guess he's going around killing wildlife and whatnot, even though you don't see any kind of bodies or anything.
No.
And at times the movie, you can see where the horror tries to come out. You can see where it was written as a horror movie before it changed into something else. Like this scene right here with these bikers, man. They had this scene with.
Of course there are bikers in it.
Of course
Why
there's
not?
bikers. It's just
Why not?
yeah.
I mean, why the f not?
Bikers who
Oh, lazy ass fat ass old bikers.
yeah, goddamn 55-year-old bikers, right? And the funny thing is they just came out in the woods to get drunk. Just came out in the woods to get drunk and just scream. My man in the middle, boy, right there. He was into it. He was putting his Pee Wee Herman to it.
And what's up with them pants of Jesus? Get your boy in the middle, man. Dick and stomach and all just merged together.
This motherfucker on 60 years old, got this headband on and shit. And look at all these bottles. Like, these dudes came out here to each other, man.
I tell you, just get drunk enough so it's not weird.
Yeah, they didn't bring no picnic food or nothing. They just brought beer and they just hanging out in the middle of it on a rock, just yelling. Penis! Somebody said Brokeback Bikers out here.
Yeah, I know.
And the funny thing is, so they had this one biker here. This looking at this biker / pirate right here.
Oh my God.
And see you can see where it wants to be a horror movie, but it doesn't go anywhere. Like this biker, this pirate biker right here, I guess he has sort of a horror movie death.
But he just fall over because he was drunk?
I don't know if he fell over because he was drunk or that tiger got his ass, Bigfoot yanked his ass out. They don't answer that shit at all. They don't follow up. They don't answer anything. You don't find that. This dude is never mentioned again. They don't say what happened to those bikers. They don't find his eye patch or anything. Just gone.
Part of his beard, nothing.
No, nothing. This is where it begins to not be a good bad movie. It's just bad because it's boring. I was almost falling asleep because at this point, they just spend the whole third act just slowly just stalking this tiger. It's hardly any dialogue. They're walking. They're just filling time, man. There's hardly anything that they do besides just walk around. And when they finally catch up with the tiger, things pick up a little bit. So they shoot the tiger where he becomes half stock footage. You can see right here that's the tiger they probably had, but when they shoot it, this is not even the same movie. This is not. That's outside. That's a jungle. He's in a jungle, man. Did you just see this shit? Let me show y'all people. This tiger went from being in a mine to the jungle. Did you see that shit? They didn't give a. They didn't care.
He said, "Watch this shit real quick." Running all slow.
And he was supposed to be sedated. I don't know what they have in that gun. Heroin. Look at this. Oh yeah. Oh, feels so good.
No. That's a scene from National Geographic.
Yeah, it is.
Where the tiger's being playful with somebody or a trainer.
Yeah, that tiger ain't. Look at this shit. People, one more time. Look at this shit. We went from a western town to the jungle. Look at this.
Look at the ground.
Look at the ground. Look at this. And look at the, look at the tiger. Look at the tiger. It's a different tiger. Look at the tiger. Oh, shoot at me again. Oh,
left even.
Yeah. Shoot me again. In the ass even. Oh, he's like Pepe Le Pew. Oh.
Le pan.
Oh, yeah. Le purr. The shit turns into a leopard or a lion, a tiger. A tiger print pillow. Look at this. Look at, you can tell that fake ass fur right there. You can see the stuffing in there. It's a pillow. It's stuffing going out. It's a dude, somebody up there just doing this shit
with a pillow.
Yeah, with a pillow.
For somebody's 1970s ass
and then they try to put some, what's that?
Somebody's 1970s ass bedroom. They just say, I got a pillow. I got a tiger pillow.
Man, you know what? One of y'all got an Annie, man.
Yeah, who got that dress?
Who got that dress? Who's still trying to like make trying to make a hose den.
Hose den.
This is leopard print, man. This is tiger print. This is a stuffed animal.
Yep.
This is a pillow. Look at this. And then they're gonna try to put the snores underneath.
You can see what he takes it out.
You can see the cotton in there.
Yeah, you sure can. Oh, that's so bad.
It's a goddamn stuffed animal. Also, things pick up when they shoot that tiger. Also, there's a point where Dad has paper mache rocks fall on him.
Oh. Oh, Nelly. The rocks all fake as hell, too.
The rocks just bounce all over the place. Fake ass dub scream.
And his reaction was late, too.
Yeah, it was late.
And he started going, when the dirt was falling, he didn't do nothing. And then.
There's in the middle of the movie, there's this Yoda-like Indian shaman that pops out of nowhere.
Not the other one we saw already?
No, it's another one. Like this one, like seriously, this is like some Force ghost or some spirit from the past.
Hello, Jim.
Oh,
you died 13 years ago.
You died 13 years ago? Yeah, that shit comes out of nowhere. hanging out with the animal. He's like, and the shaman, he even said, you know, I wanted you to think that, but now I'm back and I'm just here hanging with my friends. He's pointing at this hawk and this bear and shit. The bear that just got date raped over here.
Yeah, traumatized too.
Yeah. Oh, but this is the funniest part here, man. This is where the ending gets crazy. That director said, you know what, I'm gonna put some horror shit in here. You know, we going out with something horrible. If you know, I don't give a shit how kid friendly this was. And the villain, after he's tried to shoot Bigfoot, because that's what happens.
That crazy.
That guy, he finds out that Bigfoot is real. Or he's the kid, like, nobody believes his kid, but he does. He's just like, the kid just one time says, I met Bigfoot before, and the guy's like, you have? I'm gonna find Bigfoot, and I'm gonna stuff him, and I'm gonna tow him around, and everybody's gonna pay me a fortune just to have a look. You know what I mean?
Meanwhile, maybe it's possible Bigfoot doesn't exist. Shut
Shut up! Shut up!
Don't touch my ketchup. But he believes it, huh? Immediately?
Shut up! Shut up! He's real, goddammit, shut up!
But he believes it immediately?
Yeah, immediately, because he's like, so he is real. And meanwhile, everybody's been like, this kid is crazy. But yeah, he's the one.
Shut up, I've been doing coke all day. Yeah. He's real.
He ends up seeing Bigfoot, and, because he believed, but he believed for the wrong reasons. And that shaman says, that shaman said, you know what, Bigfoot's a friend of mine, bitch, and he sends that hawk after him. That hawk that dude up, man. Damn, he got f***ed up. And the thing is, when that guy
tore his eyes up,
when that hawk tore his eyes up, you expect for something like, okay, this is where we get the dramatic death. Is he gonna fall off a cliff, or is the bear gonna attack next?
Right. I thought the wolf was gonna get him.
Oh yeah, is every animal he's wrong, just gonna gang up on him? Nah, dude just runs off into the night. Never heard from again. There he goes off into the sunset.
And the kid's still in the sunlight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did he look at him tomorrow? The next day he's still there. Big dramatic.
Dude was gone, just off into the night while this kid was still in the daylight here.
That's so lazy.
Yeah.
They couldn't have shot that shit at the same time?
No, they could even darken his scene.
But even when he got his eyes tore up, it was light outside.
Yeah.
And then they show him going away, and it's dusk or whatever it is.
I don't know, maybe.
And the kid's still staring, and it's bright as hell.
Yeah.
Looking like Disney World.
Maybe daylight saving time. I don't know.
It was on one side of the forest.
Yeah. But they tore that dude up, and he just ran off through the forest, eyes missing. They never mentioned that again. In fact, after it's done, they don't give a f. They act, it's like the next day, early the next day, and they act like that never even happened.
Turkey, huh? And ain't even Thanksgiving.
That is the next day. Act like none of that happened.
Anybody remember that guy's eyes getting torn out? I'm not really hungry.
Nobody.
Still kind of bothered me a little bit. Still kind of fucking stomach.
Somebody said maybe this kid is just tripping really hard. Maybe none of this exists. But everybody, think that they've seen a Bigfoot and they saw a dude, his eyes get clawed out. An Indian shaman came back to life. But hey, nobody gives a shit. Oh, but this shit comes full circle, man.
Oh.
So after all of this, we go back to the schoolmaster. And the schoolmaster says, hey, Paul, you know what? Your dad gave me a note saying that you were hanging out with Bigfoot and everything.
Give me a note.
And you know what? You think you could actually put a good word in for me? Can old schoolmaster here, your buddy, can I see Bigfoot?
If you believe.
Maybe just everybody that looks at that thing just gets hallucinations.
Right, you can see the light inside.
Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, me, you little shit, you were right. I'm so sorry, Paul.
I didn't even see that.
Oh, but if you want to talk about, like that eye clawing scene had nothing on the last shot of this movie. If this was not a horror film, for the whole flick, the last shot turns it into that, brings it right back around. The last thing you see before they go to credits is a really horrifying image. I'll kill you all. I'll destroy you, me and Bigfoot.
He's gonna keep the camera on.
Yeah, they gonna keep the camera on that.
It's fucking horrifying.
Yeah.
I can't even laugh right now.
Yeah. Cry wilderness.
Bigfoot's telling me to burn things.
Yeah, he sees Bigfoot out there. Every time he sees Bigfoot, that kid starts breathing hard. Starts getting excited. Look at it. He sees Bigfoot. He's like, I told you he was real.
The end. Look at his face. Creepy little bastard.
Oh, you little
Cry wilderness, not freedom.
Cry Wilderness. Do not get it mixed up. Cry Wilderness. Cry Wilderness is the movie. Remember the name. Remember the name. remember the face.